Can you hear me now, guys? The mic thing turned itself off. So hopefully that one's working now. Yep, okay, how is the sound? Is it better? No 3D printing sound, hopefully? The new mic system, so I'm hoping it's all working, but let me know. Nice and clear. Awesome. Alright, so we're carrying on with the Sanderson sisters Lego cottage build. We've done bag 9, we're on to bag 10. And we now have a new shorter tripod, so you're closer in. Now that's going to make it a little more difficult seeing the main thing because it's now really, really close. Okay. For some reason it turned off again. I don't know why it's turning off again. Is the sound back? It's back. Okay, I don't know what's going on. The little receiver thing keeps turning off. It says it's receiving, so it knows it needs to be on. So we're just going to have to keep an eye on it. I might have to keep turning the damn thing back on until I work out what's going on. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the 3D printer either. Looking at that, it says it's finished the print, but it hasn't actually printed it. Guys, I don't know why, but my mic thing keeps turning off. My 3D printer doesn't seem to have printed anything, so I don't know what's happened with that either. I don't know why this mic keeps turning off. It's not the lapel part. I wonder if I need to plug it in. Hold on a minute. Okay, it has a USB thing. I'm wondering if the battery's dead. Let's try plugging it in and see. Hey guys, is it back? I've plugged it in. I'm wondering if it's just low on charge. I charged the two little lapel things, but maybe this was too dead as well. You have a weird buzzing sound. I can't hear it. Let me open up this a minute. Should have done a test run before I went live, really, shouldn't I? To make sure it was all working. Sorry guys, normal service will resume at some point. Alright, yeah, I can hear that buzz. Let's see if we can work out what's going on. Hi Vo. Sorry, we're having sound issues. Things are going a little haywire. Has the buzzing sound reduced at all? Buzzer's only on Twitch. I got a new mic though, and it's it's not going well. How you doing though? Are you up to much today? Yeah, I can hear it's going a little clippy. I wonder if it's too close to my mouth. I'm not used to wearing lapel ones. Oh yes, you had a lark, didn't you? Was it all good? Very intense and very fun. Oh, nice. Well, I think we're going to have to skip the 3D printer cam for the day. I don't know what's going on, but my 3D printer thinks it just printed something, but it didn't print. I'll have to have a look at that at some other point. So I think we're just going to try to get on with things. Hopefully the mic will stay working and not be too much of a problem for everyone. It would be a miracle if I managed to get through a stream without something going wrong, wouldn't it? So, in case you didn't hear at the beginning, because the mic was having fun and games, we now have a new close tripod. But it does mean it's so close that you're going to have trouble seeing the big main build part. So I might have to just show that on the face cam. Okay, I've got the sound on in the background and that is not going well, is it? I wonder if I click on here. Can you hear me guys if it's clicked onto the camera? here, but it's quiet. Okay, let's... How about now? Is that any better? Yeah, that buzz got worse, didn't it? I swear this computer just hates me. Right, we'll put it back on me. Yeah, I'm wondering if the buzzer's because it's plugged in charging. I don't know. I'll make sure I'm more prepared and that's fully charged next time. I didn't kind of click on I needed to charge that because it was plugged in. I figured it just run. How's that sound? Is that alright? Not too quiet, I'm hoping. I've turned it down to try to make sure the buzzing isn't a problem. I'm glad laughing was fun for you anyway. It always looks so much fun. One day I'll get along to something like that. But it's just finding the time for everything, isn't it? Everything's been a bit haywire because to be honest, I didn't wake up until 12. So I didn't have anything set up. And then I remembered that Mix Effects you're saying the volume's still too low. Hi, Spruce. How about that? Is that still okay without the buzz? Hi, Mally. Enjoy work. Hope work's not too boring. Let me take this mic cover off. How do I take that off? How's that? If I take the cover off, does that make me a bit louder? Would I have to turn up and listen to the buzz? Yeah, my mic in OBS is turned up to the highest volume. When I was trying to get rid of buzz, so I turned my mic down, but maybe it's too low. no change. Okay, it's on the highest volume at this point. No buzzing on YouTube, only on Twitch. That's really weird. I can turn the gain down a bit, but then the buzz comes in more. Yeah, if I turn that gain down, the buzz gets really bad. I can't turn that down anymore. Yeah, I think on the max volume I can go to keep the buzz at the bare minimum. So I'm afraid anyone who's finding it hard to hear me, I'm really sorry. But if I turn it up any higher, then that buzz gets bad again. Let me just see if that buzz disappears when I take this out a minute. Just unplugging it and seeing if the buzz disappears. And if it is, it's because I'm charging it. There's nothing I can do about that because it needs to be on charge. Yeah, okay, so the buzz is from the charging. So we have the choice of no mic or buzz. Right, okay, so for this week, I'm really sorry. I hope the buzz isn't going to annoy people too much, but we're going to have it. And I will make sure it's fully charged next week. Is the buzz going to be an issue? Should I just not stream today? Because I don't know how else to do it. I don't know how bad it's got. Let me pull up so I can try to hear. Yeah, definitely on. I can hear the buzz on YouTube for sure. Okay, I can hear on Twitch and YouTube, so I don't know why you can hear on both. Instead of through that, we can try. I had to put it through that because it didn't reach. We're just trying a different power source, see if that changes it. Thank you, Spruce. I'm normally it's not quite as bad. I don't know what. This is a brand new mic. This is the first time I'm using it. And so it's just kind of trial and error getting it right at the moment. And unfortunately, though I charged the lapel parts, I didn't charge the connector part because I didn't actually notice it needed charging. The buzz is gone. Yeah. Ah, okay, so it doesn't like being plugged into the PC to charge. We will leave it plugged into the power supply instead. How's the volume levels now? I'll leave the mic puff thing off. Good for you, okay. Alright, let's get on with this. Hopefully we are sorted. So it would never be a me stream without some kind of technical problems, would it? Let's be fair. As I said, I don't know what's going on with 3D printer. That is having its own issues for the day, so we're just going to leave that. So I could turn the camera off, but I can't be bothered to reset the thing. And I wonder if I can quickly do it from here. Let's see. Camera 3, so box 3. Okay, there we go. That should have hopefully got rid of the 3D camera for the day. We'll just have an empty space down there. Awesome. Okay, we will work with this for the day. This is what I get for laying in. I dyed a bunch of bamboo yarn and fibre yesterday with Duncan's help, and I was absolutely shattered, and I actually didn't wake up until 12 o'clock today, so I didn't get a chance to do any test runs. But we're there, we're getting there. Let's get on with this and see how we go, shall we? So the first thing the app needs is one of these and one of these. Oh, now I'm hearing noise for something. Oh, Duncan's feeding the dragon. Its favourite food, steak, which makes me cry. So I'm using the app instead of the book instructions because they're so much easier. So we're just gonna do it step by step as it shows. So, as I said, we've gone with a lower camera today, so hopefully you can see what I'm building better. But it comes at the cost of not being able to see the full image all the way up because I can't easily switch between the two cameras. Not switch between the two cameras, try that again. Switch between the two heights because it's the same camera. I think ideally I need another camera that's higher up. But we can't do that. We could potentially turn the 3D printer camera around as it's no longer monitoring the 3D printer, but that's over that side, and I'm not changing anything else right now because it's all been going haywire. So we're just gonna stick with what is working for the minute. Got another one of those twos there. So I'm really going to be glad to get this build done because I'm dying to see how it looks, but I'm actually really enjoying building it. We're going to be a little, well, we want 4 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and then 2 of, not the fat ones, not the thin ones, so 2 of these. Right, there you are. We all get issues from time to time. We do. If you stick around long enough, you'll discover I get issues quite often. What it is I'm still trying to build up how it all works because I'm new to Twitch streaming. I've done YouTube streaming before, but mainly my YouTube stuff was always pre-recorded videos so I could cut out any of the technical problems I was having. Now I'm learning to do it live, and so it's taking a little while. But we're getting there. Oh, thank you for the donation, Spruce. Sorry, that's the first time I've had a donation for it, so I'm trying to work out what it meant. Thank you very much. But yeah, normally I do gaming on Tuesdays and crafting on Thursdays, but I got this for my birthday on the 15th, and I've been working on getting it built for the last few streams. Once I've got this built, we'll go back to doing some gaming and some crafting, but Lego will pop up every so often as and when I get new Lego pieces because I do love my Lego. I often do flower ones because I've got a nice collection of the flower ones happening. Looks like the game we've chose to do, thanks to ideas from Cheadle, is we're going to be doing the 8th Attorney games, which I hadn't even heard of, which Cheadle was quite shocked about. 3 of these. So we're going to give them a go. So they're old games, and so a lot of you probably know what they are, but I will learn how to play them as we go, first time on stream, because I promised I'd play them first time on stream. I'm also going to be doing the Portal games at some point on stream, learning them as well. And I've still got my cross stitch for the crafting to keep on, and we've still got the 5D painting to work on, so those will be popping up, but I may do other craft stuff in between as well. I was originally going to just do all of my 5D paintings and get them out of the way, but I figured that might get a bit boring, so we're going to do all different things and see what we get, you know? Basically whatever takes my fancy for the day. I don't actually know what we're building. I wonder if it's part of the roof for where we got to last time. One of them. If you haven't seen the previous streams, we've been building up the cottage, and we were just starting on the 2nd floor in that last week. So I'm wondering if we're building the roof or something this week. I will show you in a second where we've got to. Got that done. I think I just did that off camera, so I'm not used to this smaller area camera. Sorry if that was off camera then. But if I go to my face cam a minute, I can just show you. This is what we've been building the last couple of weeks. So we've got this done so far, which includes the inside. I don't know if you can see that very well. But that's what we've been building, and with the higher camera you were able to see that, but now with the new closer one so that you can see this, you can't actually see that very well. You're building the MOK submarine 4-foot in lava. Oh my god, that is awesome. That is really awesome. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the movie Hocus Pocus, a very old movie. I'm very old. But it's basically the cottage from that. It's the Sanderson sisters' cottage, so the witch's cottage, which I absolutely love. It's one of my all-time favourite movies. When it first came out, it actually wasn't much of a hit. For some reason, many years later, it became a huge hit, and people have been really into it. And that's actually pleased me, because it means I get to watch and get all these cool builds and things from it, and lots of merch and things. I have cushion covers that literally have quotes from the movie on it. They were what my mum got, but she didn't know what they were. They just came in a bundle of stuff she'd got from a charity shop. So when I told her what they were, she let me have them. Oh, done that wrong. We want to build these across. That one didn't line up. It should be slightly off. So instead of sitting on top, it's sitting back there. What am I doing wrong? It's still not quite lining up. Oh, I've done the same on the other side. Didn't line it up properly. Should have turned the picture around. So I've put those two lined up. That one should be back one. Again, mistakes happen a lot on this when I'm building. It's completely user error. My brain doesn't work very well all the time. There you go. That's what it should look like. Two of these. Can't believe I didn't know about this app all this time. I've been building from the books for years. I did not know there was an app that meant that I could see things better. It really helps if you actually turn it around. The app's 3D, so you can turn things around on it, but I didn't turn that around to look and check my position, which is entirely my fault and not the fault of the thing at all. Yeah, this must be part of the roof we're building, which is cool because we haven't got any kind of roof bit yet. But we're on bag 10 of 15, so it makes sense that we're starting to get closer to the roof builds now. Don't know if we'll get it all done today or whether we'll need one more stream with it. It's gonna be touch and go, I think. Depends how much is in the other bags. I know bag 15 has 2 bags, but one of them is quite small. So it might not be too long. But all these bits sticking out here, I'm guessing we're going to have some more leaves, some more vines or something, which would be really good. I do like the way they've done the leaves and the vines. It just gives the cottage much more character, you know? I watched this build go through the competition thing they have where people put custom builds in, and I voted for this, so I was so pleased when it did actually get approved to actually be made. I am not capable of designing my own things yet. I am not that smart. I like building other people's, but I'm not good at building my own. So I'm going to try to come up with some vases. I have a lot of the botanical flower stuff, but unfortunately they don't come with vase. I'm using real vases at the moment. I think I want to try to build some Lego vases, so there's a full Lego set. So at some point I'm going to get the very large bundle of random Lego we've got upstairs from when the kids were little, and I'm gonna try to build some vases, but we'll see how that goes. Two of those there. Yep. White one. Grey. Grey. And 2 of these. We just popped them in there. Oh, little wooden panel. There we go. Little wooden panel. That's just sitting on that. And that's going to sit that way round. Come on. There you go. There we go. Sits on like that. And these, turn that round so it's the same way as the thing. These 2 are sitting, they're going down here, so on the underside, the bits that we didn't have, thing like that. Oh, okay, so what we're actually having here is a bunch of these panel things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these long ones, 7 short ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 short ones of these, and 1 weird looking thing there, that one. And we are sticking them, 2 short ones here, 1 of the long ones here. That triangle is going on there. A short one there. And a short one there. Long one going in there. Another long one there. These short ones here. Now they're showing them as higgledy-piggledy, so not straight. That's supposed to that one I've got too far over. I'm supposed to keep that clear. They've got them kind of wobbly, so I've got to make them wobbly. Guess it helps it look like it's old and falling apart. No, long one in there. Slightly further along, or like there, like that. So look like that. Missed short one somewhere. Going in the middle. These are sitting on. There, like that. I think I've got it over one too far. It should be more. It doesn't sit even, but that's the side they're showing it being closer to the edge, so let's do that. That's probably going to annoy me. I like even, but that's what it shows, so that's what we're doing. So all higgledy-piggledy like that. Okay, now we're back to building stuff on the top. We'll do 2 more of these and 2 of these. Going that way and that way. There. 2 more of these, 1 of these. So that's sitting there. And these are sitting up here. This. I guess this is the attic window. There, on like that. That's sitting in that little gap we just created there. These 2 now sit on here. We're getting very close to the camera at this point. That's what we've got so far. How cool's that? So anyone got anything fun planned for this week then? Or is it all just boring work for everybody? I will be dyeing more yarn most likely. Okay, so we're attaching this to the house now, so this is where it might get a bit iffy for the camera. So pull this forward. See, because we're right up close to it there. That way round we want it. We're putting it on there. I don't know if I can get it high enough for you to see that. This, we're popping up along here on the top of the house. Okay, so I'm definitely have to work out. Oh, send the bat flying. That's okay, I can put that back on. Turn this around. Not really have to do this on camera. Sorry, people, I can't get it to do on camera. I'm gonna have to work out 2 camera situations. But I will show it on the face cam so you guys can see. Oh. So that's what we've done. We've popped it onto there. I think when we do the first break, snack break, I'll see if I can turn the 3D camera for the 3D printer around, the camera for the 3D printer around, and see if we can make that something you can see for an overview. But I don't know. We'll have a look. Okay, so it looks like we're building the one for the other side now. So we are after that one and all of these long ones. Yeah, when I thought about getting it closer for you guys, it didn't cross my mind that too close is going to be hard for you to see the actual height. But again, I'm learning. I haven't really done many Lego streams, so it's going to take me a little bit to get it all correct, but we will get there. And if you all see my mistakes, you know what not to do when you eventually do some. Two of them, and two of these. Make sure we position these correct this time. So that's what we've done. It's not symmetrical, which really annoys me, but that's the way it's done, so that's the way we do it. So, two of these. Two of these. Oh my god, my hands. And one of these. That one that way. So like that. And two of these. Two of these. There we go. Going right quite quickly this bit, isn't it? Because it's just simple bits. Two of them and only one of them this time. Oh, that one's symmetrical. That's more pleasing to me. Sorry about the light, guys. I've got the overhead light on today. I didn't set up the photography one because I didn't have time. As I said, overslept. These. Should have had three of them. I can't count. There we go. Like that. So Spruce and Glue, do you have your own channel? If so, what do you do on your channel? I have to come and check you out. Love finding new people to watch. So I'm doing these two again. I think we've got another wood panel, so I'm guessing that's what we're going to put on here, another wood panel. Yep. And that's going in that gap again. And we're putting 2 of these on the bottom like we did last time. On there and on there. So that those finish off the corners. 2 of these and these 2. So this is the same as the other one, the ending, isn't it? One again going on here, and 2 of these. We're almost finished this bag. What are we at? We're 52 minutes. Yeah, so we might not get this all done in one stream again. I think we've still got one more stream to go, but we're getting there. That's in there like that again. Last 2 of these. On the top like that. Turn around, we'll put it in one of these on here. And then we're going to attach that basically to the opposite side. So we're making sure we're attaching it, but if you can see, it might be too close. Got to make sure we're not sealing the doors that open. So they need to be able to open and close like that, see? So, to show you, we have that side, go that way camera, so we now have both of them on opposite sides like that. Ooh, just knocked the vine off. I don't knock that off there. You're building a model of the kitchen bricks, Bills want to have them. Oh, awesome. Okay, so we're building across the top. So we've got these 2. Building the rod that goes across the top of the house now. I am going to have a check of your channel. Can I get to it without messing up my things? Go to shadow. Oh, nice. I gave you a subscribe, follow, whatever you bloom call it. It's Twitch and YouTube, different terms that confuse me. I have followed you, isn't it? Or subscribed to you. Subscribe to you on YouTube, innit? God. It's one of those days I'm not awake. But if you follow, so I'll be able to have a look at all your stuff later. Can I pop that in? Did that work? There you go. In case anyone's else interested, go and have a look and check out all the building he does. Oh, you do some Warhammer as well. I am learning Warhammer, so I'm doing some Warhammer. I get the weekly magazine thing with my son, and he's trying to teach me, and I have a bunch of models. I've been building the Leviathan. Oh God, I'm so bad with names, I can't remember now. they have spiky things. If you're interested, that's my Discord for anyone who wants to join in. There's not a lot on it, but what we got on it, I do share what we're building, and my son shares his Warhammer models that he's doing from the magazine, and then eventually there will be videos showing us building them, but I just haven't edited yet. 2, 3, 4, 5. One sticking on each end like that, and then these ones in here, there, like that. Okay, we're turning over and put some chains on here. Trying to get this in the right place. So we want one in there, and then one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in there. That one in there. Not entirely sure why, but we will do as it says. So then we're gonna secure them in from the looks of it by putting those on the top. Yes, that holds them in, make sure they're not going anywhere. Make sure we put these chains on the right side, so they've got the chimney that side and that up there, like that. If you can see, not too much. You can see it inside better though. Look at that. And we've got the roof bar across the top there. I don't know how to edit stuff, so just film and post. Now, wrong with that. That's a lot of the reason why I've gone to do live streams a lot more now than doing my filming and editing, because it's just so much easier. Hey Cheeto, how you doing? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's Tuesday. Yeah, to be fair, it's hard, isn't it? Because the bank holiday, it's thrown all my days out. I didn't wake up till midday, so everything's haywire. My mic was going on its own things. I got a whole new mic, and it's just, things haven't been going well. Okay, so that's actually the end of bag 10. We are on to bag 11. So let's put these in there. How you been doing anyway, Cheeto? Right, bag 11. We have bag 11. So we're going to go on a little break in about 2 minutes, and I will see if I can get the 3D printer cam switched over to a higher view of this for being able to see the whole house. Your doggo sitting at the weekend. Duncan loves dogs. Dogs scare the hell out of me. So we don't have a dog. We're not allowed pets in this house anyway. But if we were, we wouldn't be having any, because I'm a cat person. Duncan's a dog person, and dogs scare the hell out of me. So I don't want any near me. Yeah, we had fun and games with the new mic system. Turns out I thought to charge the PAL parts, but I hadn't thought to charge the connector part, because I figured it just connects you didn't need charging. I was wrong. And when we plugged it into charge, it created a buzzing sound, which was really annoying. And in order to get rid of the buzzing, I had to turn the sound down, which made me really low, and it wasn't going well. But Duncan brought down a power supply. Oh, we got a piece down, and that seems to have solved the buzzing sound. And I'll make sure it's fully charged for next week. So hopefully the mic is now good. But on the test run that I did with the mics on recording, it does reduce the sound from the 3D printer, because we had the TV on the background and you couldn't hear it in the recordings. So I'd done that bit. I checked the mics actually worked. It just hadn't crossed my mind to check the damn thing needed charging, because I've never had a mic that needed charging before. But we learn, slowly but surely. That's 2 down. I don't even know what piece I dropped. Okay. We're going to go on a quick break while I work out what piece I dropped and try to sort the camera. So I'll be back in a second. Thank you, Marley. Can you hear me now? Oh, I forgot I pressed mute on the mic. So anyway, hopefully you can see the cottage a little better with that camera, so at least you can see what it is. Unfortunately, the camera sits behind the main camera. I can't make it pop forward to sit over the top. It's just the order that those things are, and I don't know how to change the order for them. Still learning how to use the mix-up software. But hopefully at least you can see this now with us being this close to here. You can have a look and see what's going on, how it's going along. So at least that's something. So at least even if the 3D printer is not doing its thing today, I got the use for the camera. I don't know what piece fell. I can't find it, so I'm hoping we don't need it. If we do, we'll just have to make do. We will get there. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what I'm doing. My brain is misfiring. Sorry, guys. Right, so, well, we're going to want one of these from the looks of it this time. Remember, we had these in the unnumbered bag. They just seem to pop up every so often. But it says to grab one out, so we have. Oh, in fact, it says grab two out. 9 counts on you. There. Okay, so we'll start with one of these. And we want one of these and one of these from the looks of it. And no, we're doing it that way along. That one on there. And that one on there like that. And then this style going on there. And this one's sticking out here. Like that. Okay, we want one of these, two of these. Did I respond to your message, Cheeto, that you're a cat person? Buddy's an old cockapoo, he's the best. Yeah, we used to look after Duncan's parents' dog, which was, I want to say, golden retriever. I'm not good with dogs. If Duncan's listening and not working, he'll be able to tell us what it was. But she was very old, and so she wasn't too much to handle, and I could handle her. But most dogs freak me out. 1, 2, 4, 6. That's 8. We want 7. There we go. Okay, see if we can get this right. We want. For years, I never knew I had a thing with dogs. But before my dad had died, he'd mentioned that when I was younger, I almost had my face bit off by a dog. I don't remember it, but clearly something within me does. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's why I have issues with dogs. I'm glad I don't remember it, but clearly it's stuck with me somehow. And I'm working on it. I'm trying to get better with dogs, but I'm still not brilliant with it. Just there like that. Yep. I was going to say, what did you do all the time? Go, dog. Yeah, honestly, I'm much better than I used to be. When I was a teenager, some of my friends didn't believe that I had a problem with dogs until we were walking down the road and someone's little dog was not on its lead and come running up to us, and I burst into tears and had a full-on panic attack. They believed me after that. But I don't have a panic attack when a dog comes near me anymore. I'm calm. Duncan attempts to make sure that they don't come near me too much. He tries to distract them But for some reason, as much as he loves dogs, dogs beeline to me instead of him. Need 7 of them again. 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, dogs just seem to come over to me no matter what I want. So I've had to get used to them. And a lot of people at the wall shows have their dogs with them, so I have to not panic, because it doesn't look good if the stall holder's having a panic attack in the middle of the blimmin' event, does it? So I've been working on it. I don't willingly go up to dogs, but I also don't panic when they come near me anymore, which I think is a good improvement. Got a blimmin' headache coming along. I think that's probably why I slept so much. I think my body knew that I was going to have a headache. I'm hoping it's just a headache and I'm not going to end up with a migraine. I don't have time for that crap. No, that way around. That's going on there. I need one of them, don't I? Got 2. Yes, there you go, that's all correct. I used to have an issue with dogs as when I was about 12. It's a medium-sized dog, can't remember the breed, bit me. Oof. My gran and had a Yorkie, so I never had an issue with small dogs. Then in my late 20s, I met Bo, who was the nicest and calmest manual you've ever met, and he restored my faith in bigger dogs. Yeah. Funny enough, smaller dogs scare me more than bigger dogs. My fear for bigger dogs is they're going to knock me over, because a lot of them are actually as tall as me. Smaller dogs, I'm more worried about the bite, so I'm wondering if it was a small dog that went for me. I don't know. My dad's long gone now, so I can't ask you these things. But I'm getting there. That's the important thing, isn't it? You work through your fears and your anxieties, and then it's just slowly sorted. 1 of them, 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guessing this is a roof panel we're doing. That's interesting. One of those. So I think we should only need to do one more, if at all, of these streams. So next Tuesday I will be doing the Ace Attorney games. So prepare to laugh at me, Cheadle, when I try to work out what's going on the games. I've watched some videos of the original gameplay, and it actually does look quite good fun. I tried not to watch too much, because I don't want to be given any clues, so I've literally just watched enough to see the sort of character layout sort of thing it has. So I don't quite know what I'm expecting, but what I have seen looks fun. Bo was about a foot taller than me on his side. Oh my god, how big is that dog? Oh. I think that's when I knew I could hoof smaller dogs. You got to go for food. No worries, Spruce. Thank you for joining us, and I will check out your channel later and watch some of your videos. But thank you for joining us along. And what was that noise? Ooh, Raid! Hi, Raiders. Welcome. We're building the Sanderson sisters Lego. I'm Sonia. If you don't know me, I do Lego and gaming and craft supplies. And lots of tech issues. But we think we've got the tech issues sorted for today. Fingers crossed. How are you? What have you been up to? What have you been streaming? And let's see if I can work out how to do this shout out, because I always have funny games trying to do this. Helps if I spell it correctly. Let's see if I got that right. Yes, there we go. Hopefully that's right. You do tech issues as well. Oh god, I'll tell you something. It's my mic mainly, so I bought a new mic to try to stop it, and then I had tech issues with the new mic. User error, entirely user error. But we're getting there. You've been building Lego as well. Awesome. What Lego have you been building today? Need to check out your channel. Now, give you a follow, and then I can go and check out your channel later. I'm so nosy. I check out everyone's. Yeah, if you stick around long enough, you find out I've become very nosy, and I like to see what everyone's doing. But no worries if you have to raid and run. You're building the OG type, right? Nice, awesome. I don't think I've ever seen that one in real life. Should we have a quick Google? I'm nosy. Oh my god, that looks so cool. I didn't even know they did that. Awesome. Did you manage to get it all in one session, or have you got some more to do for it? Knows about the shout out. I like to boost other people's. Is it discontinued now? Oh, for God's sake, does that mean I can't get it? They got it on Amazon, but way over my budget right now. I'll just have to. Ooh, don't know if you heard that. Some banging going on upstairs. You can, but it's like 300 plus. Yeah, definitely out of my budget right now. This set was bought by my children and my husband for my birthday. They pulled all of their money together, and this one's £200 odd. I definitely can't. It has all kinds of moving and working parts. It can move and work as well. That is amazing. Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for it, maybe add it to my list of stuff that people pull their money towards if it becomes available around my birthday time or something. But we will see. Dormouse, hiya! Hey Kathy, how you doing? You missed the fun and games when I started. New mic, loads of chaos, but we are, fingers crossed, all sorted now. How's your day been? I got up at like 12 o'clock today. I woke up at 12, so I was running very, very far behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On 6 of them. One of these. One of these. And one of these. Biting off the dog who wants to sit on my knee. Let me guess, Ivy? Talking to dogs, Cheadle, Kathy here, Dormouse. She has a bunch of dogs, and one of them, Ivy, is ginormous. Don't ask me what it is. It's this black-haired curly thing, and it's just ginormous. I have not seen it in real life, and that's the way I'd like to keep it. Because though she is absolutely adorable, she is huge and scary. Right, we are putting this one here. Yes. That one is going there. is going there. And that one is going there. There, like that. Thank you for the follow, Miss Silverstorm. What do you prefer to be called? Can I call you Silver, or do you prefer Miss Silverstorm? Curly coated retriever. There we go. And you'd think after all this time I'd remember, but I don't. I never do. Silver's fine. Awesome. We want this one and all these. You up about 11:30 and filtered lunch. Yeah, I woke up at 12. By 1, Duncan come upstairs to check I was actually awake because I hadn't even made it downstairs at that point. Which is why nothing had been tested when I set up my stream. There was supposed to have been some stuff printing on the 3D printer. That didn't go well and I didn't have time to sort it, so that is just sat there in a timeout for the minute. But it worked out for the better because it meant I could turn the camera around and highlight the building, because we are now much closer, which meant you couldn't see the building because the cat is actually taller than the camera. It meant you can see what I'm doing better this time around, which was quite nice, because obviously the first couple of streams it's been too far away for most of you to see what I'm doing, but now you can see me building it. You got to lurk for a bit. No worries, Silver. Thank you for popping in. Thank you so much for the raid, and I hope you have a lot of time. Hopefully I'll catch you again soon, and hopefully I'll be able to catch one of your lives. I've gave you a follow, so I'll be able to hopefully get notifications and have a see what you're doing. But you take care. 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 2 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's there. And there's there. Going there. I did that wrong somewhere. Hold on, let me. Oh, okay, I can see what's done. It was zoomed in too far. These ones should have been this side. It was zoomed in, so it looked like it was that whole thing. I thought it was the whole length. That's why it didn't look quite right. Probably take these all off and then find out that blimmin' they're doing the same on the other side, and I could have just switched, but never mind. That's better. Yeah, now it's right. That piece was wrong. Yeah, all of those pieces were wrong. At some point we will come across whatever piece it was I dropped, and work out what I can't do, but so far we're good and we haven't found it, and that's where I'd like it to stay. Hopefully whatever piece I dropped will turn out to be not important. Nope. That one. And one of them. I just can't work out where the piece I dropped has gone. Okay. I scramble a lot. Okay, you said that piece was wrong to wind you up, and they actually were. Come on, Cheeto. You ought to know me by now. I'm bound to have done it wrong somewhere. Okay. Zoom out so we can have a look. Oh, I'm turning it all the wrong way here. This is not going well. Right. 7 of these. 2, 4, 6, 7. 1 of these and 2 of these. Well, I was kind of hoping that's how I'd find it a minute ago, Kathy. I'd got down on my hands and knees trying to find it, and I went barefoot, and I couldn't find it. You're psychic, that's what it is, Cheeto. Right. We are that one and that one. Nope. My brain is fried. I want that there. That one there. That one there. My brain is not doing so well today. And we want these ones. And that one. That one's going in there. These ones going across here. Another one. Yeah. Ah, there it is. Okay, so I think we may have just discovered what I dropped. One of these. Because I don't know about you, but I can't see another one, and there's definitely none in the wrong places. Okay, yep, so I've dropped one of them. Well, now we know what we dropped. If we were ours, I could have said it was down to prior knowledge, but you know I haven't. Yeah, You really need to build your Cheeto. It's really nice. I don't know how you have the self-control not to build them. I guess it helps when you have nowhere to put them. And as for today, yeah, to be fair, my brain is never working. So you're not wrong there either. But today it's firing on half cylinders. After doing all of the bamboo yesterday, my brain just doesn't want to work. But it seems to be that way a lot at the moment. I cannot see that piece. So you can't get under the shelves, it's too close. But I had a look under my desk and I couldn't see it. It's not under the curtains. Anyway, I think we're just gonna have to hope this is an outside piece. And then when I think this is a panel, which means when I do find it, I can just add it on. I think that's gonna have to be the best bet because we just have to skip that piece for the minute. So we want one of these and that one going under here. That one's got it under there. It's easy to spot the piece I'm missing. When I find it, I can just put it in. Okay, we're turning over. We're grabbing these four and one of these ones. So we're putting that one across them. These two are going up here. One is, I'll put this one in, it'll be easy to spot where it goes. That one is on there, and then that one lines up against that one there, like that. There, like that. There we go. These two, one sitting there, and there, that one sits there, that one sits there, grabbing this one and one of these, that's going like that. Second one, we go here. Ooh, I don't drop it. And that's sitting on here. Looks like it's sitting in the middle there. There, that's what we've got. I don't know how well you can see that. Okay, one of these two. Then we want these two black ones and yep, these silver ones. Silver one on the ends there. Okay. I don't know if it's supposed to be all the way in or part way in. I'll see if I know. I think it's supposed to be part way in looking at that picture, but we will see. We poke that one back to there, like that way we see. And they are sitting in there. And yeah, they sit like that. Okay, so that's I'm gonna get this the right way round now. This is something. Ah, okay, so we line them up. Get the right way round. That way round. We line these up and we push them through. That's why they won't push all the way through. You can't see what I'm doing, but I don't know. No, you're not going to be able to see. But if I push it back into that point, so we've just pushed these in there and we've got that up, then slide it down like that. So I turn it that way, you can see, get the camera right, that way. So that's what we've just built. But you know what's really helpful? If you put it on the right side, that cutout is for the chimney. I totally knew that. I was testing you guys. There. Sits around the chimney. So it can slot up and down like that. There. Okay, looks like we're building a small top cover for that chimney now. So one of them, and we're putting it on that way. Three more bricks and 4 of these. 1, 2, 3. Over that side. 4. What are those ones? These ones. They're going to fit over. Ah. There's my 4th one. All that size. I left something in the bag. I only dropped 1 piece, didn't I? They're all short. Okay, I swear I only dropped 1 piece. I only heard 1 piece drop. Alright, okay, so we're 1 piece down here too. I must have dropped another piece and not noticed. I'll find it later. I don't know. I'll have to check the footage. I'll rewatch the live back when I open this bag and see if I can see where it fell to. Now we're putting these ones on top. So either that or I dropped that piece and I am just 1 missing on the other piece. I don't know. That's sitting around this chimney. That's on there, which hopefully you can see on the other camera me putting on. There, on there we go. We put the missing piece at the back so nobody will spot it from a quick look. Right, we're putting on 2 of these and 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. So I wonder if I can just turn the camera up a bit a minute for you to see this bit. Up a bit more. There we go. Right, we are putting one up here. Can't see that past the chimney, that's just great. Let's turn it. There we go. Put that one up there. And we're putting that one on there. Put one of these down here. On there. Like that. That one on there, like that. These again are supposed to be higgledy-piggledy. One of these on here, like that. I've got this bit wrong. That's our missing piece. Because that one goes over there. At an angle. There. I have. That bit shouldn't be there. And yet I looked at that 3 times, didn't I? Oh my god, come on. Off you go. That should be in like that. How did I miss that? I looked at it 3 times. That is our missing piece. Okay, so the one on the chimney is the one I dropped. Because that's now correct. Yay! So I have only dropped one. So that's what it looks like now. Yep, problem solved. You know what's really helpful? If I put the camera back down so you can see what I'm doing. Daft cow. Okay, what you missed was I grabbed the spider web and the spider and we just put it on. That's all you missed. Yeah, that's what we did. That is going on the inside. Oh, remember the bit we put on the that had the 2 black grippy bits? Do that a bit so we can get there. It's just hung in there like that. Yeah, it looks like we've got to build 2 of these. So we're taking one of them and one of these, and we're putting it on like that. So just do that twice. We put the thing back where you guys can see it. Next we want 8 of these. 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. Put them around this, so second time, 2, 4, 6, 8. Also just remembered I haven't edited the blooming description on this to include credit for the music, so I'm going to have to do that post thing. There's these on top. These on top there. And then these two are going on top here. Two, 4, 6. You don't run away. 8 for 1, and 2, 4, 6, 8 for 2. We're building the cages the skeletons hang in at the moment, which is where the 2 bullies get put in the movie. They're going to end up being down like that. Two of these going on opposite sides, so put that on that side, put this one this side, and then put back in the one it just pinged off. Thank you. Do that on here as well, so let's see opposite sides, those two, let's do those two. And we want it that way around. Those ones on there like that. We're going to take that one, put it on there. That one, put it on there. Swing it down, and we're going to put the opposite one on. There, like that. We've got that done on both of them. Put them to the side. Put his head on, his arms on. Yeah, let's sit him in here. I'm going to close all them down. sure he's sitting straight. Basically repeat the process with this one, except I seem to be a head down, but I only remember seeing one head when I opened the bag. I have to check back the footage, but I only remember seeing one head when I opened the bag. Alright, we'll put them in there headless for the minute. Oh, it's really useful. You don't knock it off. There. There we go. So we have one slightly headless one, but it's okay. We will work with that. Where are we hanging these? Ah, okay, that's what the chains were for. So if we pop this back up again. Remember when we were building the thing, we put chains on them? That's what these bits were for. So we're going to hang them in there. So that one hangs down there. Just untwist this one slightly. And then that one hangs in there. There. Now we got the chains. They're hanging in there. There we go. I will sort out the head for that skeleton when I check back the footage and see whether it was missing or whether I knocked that off too. I don't remember hearing one ding, so I don't know. It's one of those days, isn't it? I may have knocked it when I was trying to sort out the mic, so we will see. But that is the end of that. So we can put these in here. And we're on to bag 12. We can turn this around while it's up this way and you can have a look what we got. Look. So. And there. So, quite happy with that. I'm almost wondering if I could get away with putting a shorter one here and just having a gap, and then use that longer one on there if I can't find the thing. Well, I don't think it would matter. I've got a spare one of them and a spare one of them, I think, so I could just put an extra one in there and make it look like it's on purpose. Nobody would know, will they? Oh, let's put the camera back down. A whole bunch of those again. Oh, got a new bat. 11 because that's where it belongs. Still got a few stickers left. I don't know where those are going to go. Hopefully we'll find out soon. Oh, I do need a drink. Okay, it looks like we've got ads coming up in about 2 minutes, which I will take a little break for because I haven't actually eaten yet today, so I need to eat some of my food. I've got my little flask of food again. Duncan made it for me. Okay, we want all 3 of these remaining ones from the unlabeled bag this time, which I guess means we're getting pretty close. Right, so first we want that and there, sorry, there we go. Building a bunch of candles, so I'm just grabbing 8 of these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Looks like we're gonna pop these on this, I think. Yes. Just put these way. So this is obviously acting as the chandelier. It's quite cool that we've used hands, grippy things, and basically what is a ship's steering wheel as the chandelier. There we go. So that's that done like that. Want a blue thing in there, right way around, like that. And then this black one is going on there, like that. This coming all the way through. It's sitting like that. 2 grey things. That way. That one. That's it on like that. There they fall down. Okay. We are shifting these out of the way a minute so that we can wheel in the house again. Need to zoom out so you can see where we're putting this. And then around. Okay. Not sure if you're going to see because it's a bit dark, but we are essentially balancing them in just there. If you can see that, we just hung it in there. Let's see. That new bat is going to sit just on the chandelier, just on the grey bit there we had. Okay, now we're building new things, so we want that with one of these going there. These longer ones across there. Join that one. And I've just noticed we should be on ad break. So if you are on ads, sorry, but if you're not, we will be back in a second. Just noticed you said goodbye. See you, Kathy. Catch you soon. Sorry about that. I hope you haven't disappeared already. Catch you later. Hi guys, sorry about that if you've been waiting for a little bit. I'll eat something I haven't eaten yet. Needed to eat. And Duncan and me both had a look and neither of us can find the missing pieces, so I'm going to have to just pull things out and try to find them later. But we'll get back to this. So we are adding on the third one. And we are doing one long one. And one short one of this. That's done that all along there then. Okay, we need 3 of these. 2, 3. 9 of these, so 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. And one of these. Let's see if we can build this plate correct this time, shall we? One, two, three, four. Aha! Duncan just found the missing skull head. So we're still one grey piece down. I will double check in case I did get that mixed up at some point. But let's put the thing. So the skull head had actually rolled into the other room, which is why we couldn't find it. Apparently it actually rolled all the way down behind the table and behind my giant A-board puzzle thing. So that's quite impressive. No wonder I couldn't find it. It went way further than I thought it did. But skeleton now has a head. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one in there. One of them. 2, 3, 4. That one goes there. And as per usual, I got it wrong. That one goes there. That one goes there. Like that. Yes, there we go. 13. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 of them. 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. 2 of these. 1, 2. 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. And 1 leaf. Okay, let's see if we can do this without getting it wrong, shall we? So, one of them. One of them. There. That one goes there. One of them there. One of them there. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of them there. That one's supposed to have a gap. It's not supposed to be directly next to that one. It has a gap there. So I break all my nails. This is that one there, one there, and there. That one goes over that. Then this one that way. Again with a 3-piece gap there, 2 at the top. 1. That one over both. And that one there, like that. There we go. 14. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 2 of these. 3 of these. And 1 of them. I'm not being chatty. I'm trying to concentrate and make sure I don't mess it up again. Because I keep messing it up. There we are. 14 of these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I'm so sorry if you're doing crafting and you're counting. If you are, just put in the comments, please don't count out loud, and I won't count out loud. 2, 4 of them. 2 of them. 3 of these. 2. I knew I'd have to concentrate so much just building Lego. That looks all correct. I want 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So that's all of the remaining ones. And then 3 of these, which are the last 3 of them. Yep, that looks correct. These 3 along the bottom, like before, to hold these all in place properly. There we go. That's all them on there. Now we are flipping, putting these 2 there and come on there. These 2 and 2 of these. That one's going on there. That one's going here. I think my fingers would have been more appreciated if I was actually doing gaming today instead of Lego. Owie. These two slotting in. Oh, do these as well first. These slotting in here. These two with these and these two. But I want. Come on. Get in there. Sorry, going off camera. Just trying to put these on. There we go. That one in there. That one in there. That one in there. That one in there. Now, they're gonna go in there like before. And then we are attaching to the house again. Need a Lego hammer? Yes. Without a doubt. Well, you know, just not weak ass fingers. Oh my god. Nearly broke my house trying to put that in then. Come on. I got it the wrong way round. That way round. Yes, that way round. God, that was really tough to squish through. That's why that was having trouble. I'm going to squish them both through and try that again. That's better. For some reason they were having a little trouble getting through the black bit. There. And now that slides down on there, like that. There we go. Okay, we'll leave the camera up because we are now doing these bits again. So we're putting one up here. One of these sticking on there. One sticking on here. That one is going down there. One of them on there like that. And this one on here. Again, higgledy. But there you go. And that is the end of bag 12 with no spare bits. We are now moving on to bag 13. Time to get it on camera, and I can't do the sideways. There we go. You should do it the opposite way. I'm not used to it. You think I would be all these years, but I'm not. Okay. Let's see if we can do this without losing any pieces. Don't think we had anything drop. Hooray! person here today. Who are we building at the moment? That's sorted enough. I can find those pieces easy enough. Right, okay, the first task is to put together. Yes. Who we got here? Don't want a pumpkin head, we want a real head. There's a nicer face on. There we go. Okay, so this is oh god, name just escaped me again. I am so bad with names and things today. Okay, so we've got a little salt, and we should have a little lid for it. There we go. Check it was the right one, that looks like it was. Yep. And she's going to hold that. How are you holding that? You're just balancing? How's she holding it? Oh, it sits over the hand like that. Ah, there we go. There. Okay, and her name's gonna bug me, so let's look it up. I should know this. I normally do, but I am not doing brain power today, as per normal for me. Alison. It is Alison. Unpopular opinion, I don't like the ending of Hocus Pocus 2. Honestly, I'm trying to remember the ending. I saw it at the cinema, and by that point I was so freaking tired at the end of that. I'm not sure I even remember what the ending was. I actually can't remember. My brain is completely blank. I don't remember the ending of Hocus Pocus 2. I normally have to watch things multiple times before I start remembering things well, and I've only seen that the once. The original has always been my favourite, so... You want to remind me what the ending was, Cheadle? I feel really bad not knowing the ending seeing I'm building their house, but I've seen the first one a gazillion times because I watch it every year. But I've only seen Hocus Pocus 2 the once in the cinema, and as much as I thoroughly enjoy going to the cinema, we go to Every Man Cinema, so it's really nice and comfy. I am still shattered and brain fried by the end of it. I only have a few coherent hours a day where I actually understand what I'm doing with myself. I think I sacrificed Sandra's life for her sisters. She did? I so don't remember. Oh my god, that's so bad of me. Yeah, no, that's not... She's selfish. She wants all of it for herself. She doesn't do nice. I'm gonna have to rewatch. I wonder if it's available at all yet. Is it available to stream yet. Only on Disney Plus, which I don't have. I'll have to find a way of watching it again because I did not remember that. I don't remember the ending. I don't remember much of number 2, to be fair. I do remember I was happy with most of it. They didn't destroy it. I actually remember more of Beetlejuice 2. That one. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to find a way to rewatch it again so I can remember what happened on it. But I have so much to watch at the moment. Just running out of time to do it all. I have absolutely no idea what I'm building right now. Better ending would have been Winifred going into the Anthony and Mary and Sarah giving that up and Winifred being saved and not understanding why. Yeah. I don't think Winifred would ever do anything nice as such. I know she loves her sisters, but she's way more selfish. That's my opinion of her. She loves her sisters not as much as she loves herself. Which, let's face it, is the same as a lot of people. Thing is, as much as I enjoyed the 2, what I remember of it, I remember I enjoyed it. It's always going to be number 1 for me. Number 1 is always the better one. That's going in there like that. She doesn't know, and that's why it's so out of nowhere. Yeah, exactly. They've done that in a few things, though, that's annoyed me, where they change the character. I can't remember what I was watching the other day, and the character was completely wrong what they had it do. It just wouldn't have done it. And it annoyed me really much. I don't think you can just suddenly change the character's whole personality in a movie. You know, oh, they're redeemed, they've saved. No, they're arseholes. They don't give a damn. They're not going to be redeemed. Yeah, that's nice too. Exactly, that's why it annoyed me. Yeah, exactly. It's just... Though, to be fair, I always thought they ruined Ross's character in Friends on the last few seasons. But after re-watching a lot of the original ones, I realised Ross was just an asshole from the beginning. You just didn't see it at first. I think sometimes people don't see what's right in front of us. That actually they are assholes. Sometimes they think they can get away with redeeming them, but really you can't. Yeah, he really was an asshole at the beginning, wasn't he, Ross? I can't believe how much I didn't see that when I first watched it. Right, we want the water wheel side, which is that side. going on here. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, we are building not this and one of these. I'm building another attachment to the outside of the house now. I think it's going to be that side. That one. That one. Wish I can remember which one it was I watched the other day that really annoyed me because they made it so out of character. I can't remember what it was now. I remember Duncan agreeing with me that it was just totally not what would have happened. Can't make my hands do what they're supposed to be doing. Don't know. We've got much more to do, so we may end up getting to the end of it on this stream. One of these going there. That is going on there. That one is going there. One there. One there. That's all in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 1. No, one more here. There we go. And that's going there. That going up there. plants. That way around. Ow. Another green plant on there. And then those two are then. And then I think that is everything. Yep. Vines. Vine in there, and a vine in there. These two on the ends. One of them in the middle. One of these on each end of that. Another flower there. Yellow one the right way up would help. Going on there. Yellow one there. Again, right way up would help. Yep, all that. Okay. Green one, brown one rather in there. Brown one in there. And a brown one in there. Green one in there. And a green one in that one. Yes. Two of these. There. So they're sitting there, that way round, and that way round. Pumpkin! Anyone's known me for a while will know I absolutely love pumpkins. That is sitting on there. Got a stool, stump rather. Oh, slightly further in there. Oh, two more of them. Don't actually know what these bits are for yet, but I'm sure we'll find out in a minute. Because now we got two of them and two of them there. These are holding these little spiky things. Like that. There we go. Where are they gonna go? On the top there and there. Looks like they actually sit in those bits, I guess. So that's obviously the entrance steps, and that's a banister, I guess. Okay. Like the sign that's going to be outside. So this is one of our stickers we haven't used yet. Sticker number 10. is this one. This advertises the museum. There we go, and there's the Sanderson Witch Museum. And then a bunch of writing that you can't read. Ooh, cool. Sorry, got that a bit close there. Just gonna focus. I don't think it wants to focus that close, does it? But it's the Sanderson's Witch Museum anyway. And that is sitting in there. Just kind of balancing on there from the looks of it. Okay, so we've got these two and this grey one. And then this one's sitting in the middle with this one on top. And that is sitting on there, I think. Just turn it around, have a look. Yes, just sitting on there. Guess that's tending to be the stocks. Okay, move that all out of the way, and we are attaching this to the front door here. Come forward a bit. There's two holes in here that were built from near the beginning. God, if the vine will stop popping out, then we're just gonna squish them in. Try to do this without knocking everything off. There we go. And that's on there. Let's close these doors up. If you have the vines in the wrong place, the doors don't close. So I put them on to keep the doors closed, but I'd opened the doors earlier to thingy, hadn't I? But there we go. And we're now on to bag 14, so these are all spares. Bag 14. Just gonna move. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm destroying the place. Back on. And move that to the side a bit, so I've got room to manoeuvre here. We're so close at this point. If we don't make it to bag 15 by 5:30, I might just carry on a little bit and finish off bag 15, because I think we're close enough that we can get it all done in today's stream. Close enough sorted. Okay. Nope. Nope. She should have a black bit separating off this bit here. That should be on there first. and then that for her skirt for the costume. And the head. There we go. That's quite a little cute model of her, isn't it? Children, handle pops on like that. This is a trick or treat zig, so should be having it in the hand. And the hand wrapped the right way. Come on, here we go. There you go. She's holding her cauldron. Okay. So we want one of these, one of these. Another one of these, gonna sit in there, and this one going on there. Got one of those little claspy things. One, wait, and another one of these sticking out. Two of these. So that one holds on there. That one holds on there, like that. Then two of these, get them the right way round. That one on that way. Come on you go. That one on that way. Then one there. It's actually at the front there, level. This green block is going there, and then on each of these on here, two of these pointing that way, like that. That's going on there, and then that's sitting in like that. Okay. Get this the right way around, that's that way. Got one of them sitting there, and then that one's sitting on that. This one sits level with the green bike. Another one of those ones with the hand there. Now these, that one's sitting there. That one there. Then there's two of these. Going on there. Yeah, there you go. So that's sitting around like that. Okay, so that way round, and these are sitting on like that. There we go. That way around. We want two of these, but also one of them. That one there. That one there. That one there. And that one there. 2 of them. 1 of the smaller ones. 2 of these. And 2 of these. And one on there with that one. Then that one goes on there. Yep, the smaller one there. Big one there. That one on the edge. Ow! That one there. And that one there. Like that. And does that go there? You know what? Yes, I got it right. I need more entertaining talk, don't I? I'm quite boring, but my brain is fried. I keep meaning to add a channel points redeem thing that people can just ask me questions, so I will reserve the right to refuse to answer. But I haven't even got around to doing that yet, but I'm supposed to put that on there so that there's talking points if people want to ask me things. But we all know I'm always running behind on everything I plan to do. Be a miracle if I got everything done correctly, wouldn't it? There. Like that. Sometimes I kind of zone out when I'm doing Lego because it's just so much fun, which is not good entertainment. I want 2, not 4. 2 there. There, like that. 2 of those ones. On that one. 3 of those. 2 of those. And 1 of those. So we want sand brick that way. Then that one. A long one. One of those ones, and then the short one. One of those ones. That. And then that one. And then that one. Don't quite be around Sonia and we'll be good. There, like that. And one of those on this side. That one's going there. That one's just going on there. That way. Taking that and it's door thing, glassing. There. That is going that way round. Ooh, sticker. Number 18. Right, that way round. Oh, this is going onto a curved surface. So. That's real straight. Try that again, shall we? That's a bit better. There we go. That is sitting in here. sits there like that. Two of these. One of these. Two of these. And one of them. And we are putting these along here. And that one's going there. That one's going in there. That one on that side. And that one going on that spot. On that size. Only one that size. And one single, that one. And two ones. There, one, two. There we go. Okay, so that way round, we want that one there, and a long one across there, then that short one there, then the single, then the two there. Make 4. Do those two with it. Yeah, that's going to sit in that spot there. One, two, there it is. That sits on there. We're taking that one, those two, one of them, and two of these. So that one's going across the top there. Come on, line them up properly. There, the brick. Shorter one, so that can fit on the end. And then that one goes on there. That's what we've got so far. Two of these on the edge. So this is like we did before on the building. We're just tidying the edges up there. Doing the same on this side. Doing it like the panel look for the old cottage style. Okay. One, two, three of them, two of them. So that one on there. That one goes there. That one on there. That one on there. And that one there. And if you can see that, that's what we've just done. flames. And these are bigger flames than previously. So that one's going in there, like that. I will put an extra one of these and an extra one of these on here, and then that flame's going in there. Nope, that flame's going in there. So obviously building a fireplace. That's going across there. With these two popping here and here. Two more on top, which brings it level. Okay, we want two of these, one of these, and two of these. We are going, that's going on there, that one's going up, that's going there. Oh, I did that the wrong way around, that's why. It doesn't sit flush with it, it sits hanging over so that they can both fit on there like that. These two caps going on here. And right way around. This and like that. Oh, there, it's right in front of me. Stop it. Hang that there, hanging out like that. Cauldron. One colour handle. Not that colour handle. Nope, no running away now. And that one's clipping in there to hang down there. Like that. That's what we got. Turn around. I'm working on these bits. So you want two of these, one of these, and one of them. So one of them on, and that one on that way round. That way around. Then we want one of these to go in there too. There. cocoa, I guess. Okay, that's going to sit in here. That way round. And so it's on there, like that. There you go. How cool's that? Okay, for that side. Now one of these and two of these. Sit in front. They sit just in front like that. One of these goes with this one. One there. So we're having hourglass and these two white bits are going on there. So that. Another flame, but we want the smaller flame again. And that's sitting to the side here. So it's just sat on there. Look. That one. Sticker number 17, which is our last sticker. Make sure we get this the right way round and that way round. Helps if my hand doesn't slide. There. That sticks like that. I guess we're making the chair. I think this is the legs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. If it will go in. Come on. There we go. 4. And there we are. Rip it up. Yep, we have a chair. Very uncomfy looking chair with those 2 bits on it, but I guess we may be sitting someone on it. Maybe that's why it's got to have an attachment and not a flat one. I don't know. We will see. It just sits on there like that. Yep, that is the end. Did I miss an ad break? I think I did. Oops, never mind. Hopefully you guys didn't miss anything. No, that's 13. We're on bag 14, which is Runaway down here. So we are on to bag 15. Let's see. It is 5:32, but I'm not sure there's much point doing one more live stream for one bag, so we will work through this bag and then we will end. But what I'm going to do is take a very minor break just to have a drink and that, so BRB. Hey guys, sorry, just needed a little pick me up there to keep going for a few more minutes, but we're just gonna quickly work through bag 15 because that's all we got left. So, but I'm not even gonna bother sorting this much. There's not much there to sort anyway, so we should be good. So, we've got another person to build. I was wondering when he was going to appear because we hadn't had him yet. But there we go. Pop in there. Okay, looks like we're coming back to this. Two of these slopes, two of these weird pretty things, one of them. Okay, so we have a slope on there, these two slopes going this way, that one going across the back there. Oh, no, no. Oh my god. Yeah. That one on the bit back first. Then that one. There, like that. Before. Another one of them. And then that sitting on there like that. There. Then we're taking these. We're popping them on the front here. Like that. see that? Two more of these slopey ones, just on the ends here. Put that to the side, and we are grabbing one of these and these, popping that, I assume, in the middle there. And then that's just going to sit across there. And there, like that. These two more of these slope pieces, and one of these funny brick things. Right there. Nice and simple. Grey bricks. Two grey slopey ones. Two grey bricks. And two of the brown slopey ones. Brown slopey ones are going on here. The grey ones are actually going in here on that fireplace that we'd built. They're going on like that. Two more brown slopey ones, bringing quite close to the camera at this point. Hopefully you can see still. And then that one in there. Like that. Okay. One of the grey slopey ones. Two of the dark grey corner slopes. There. Use the right way round. And there. That one there. And then that one slots in there. I only need to learn to put the middle piece in before I put the end piece on. And then I don't have to struggle to get the damn thing to fit. Okay. That one there. We too close to the camera for you to see, possibly. Or just building up here. And I raise this up a little. Bear with me while I change the angle. See if we can get this not quite so close. There we go. How's that? A bit better? Not quite as close. These two on there. So we're just building up. Okay. We're on two. Oh, look at that. I didn't open this bag. Okay. We need 4 of these. There. Oh my god. Come on. sitting there like that. Sorry, just realised you couldn't see that. We were just sitting them in the top there. Across here. So fill that there like that. Doing that same on the other side. Okay, pop that to the side, and we're grabbing 2 of these, like that. One of these flat ones across to join them. That way around there. One of these ones here. Guess we're building the panels for this. Other way. You're making me second guess myself. Actually, it's correct. I'm sure. Yes, it's correct. That one's gonna go there. That's joining that one there. Get on there. That one that way around. That one that way around. That one that way around. I really should have more confidence in my abilities, but we both know that I will mess it up, so you can get me on that every time because I will totally believe you. There we go. We are flipping over. Putting these ones here. Like that. And one of them on there. Like that. Sorry we're running on a little today, but I figured we've only got one left. We might as well get it done, hadn't we? God. Duncan is very kindly out there washing my bamboo fibre and yarn that I should be doing. But he tends to do it for me because my hands can't handle it as much. So then they're going in like that. Oh, come on, there you go. There. Okay. That way around, grabbing one of these, popping it like that. Looks like we're repeating that process again. one of them. Ooh, yeah. That one there. And then there. And there. One of them there. One of them there. One of them there. There's an all there. That one there. Just there. I have to decide what craft I'm going to do on Thursday now, because anyway, so I should really do the 5D painting of this one, but I may do some on the cross stitch because I haven't done any for so long. I really need to get some done on it. There we go. Now that I've got the 5D paintings up in the loft so they're not in the way down here, I don't have to work through it quite as fast, so it won't matter if I take a break from doing them to do some of my cross stitch. My schedule on Twitch is completely wrong because I just haven't bothered adjusting it, so please do ignore anything that says on my schedule because the time and day is right, but the content I'm doing is probably wrong. One step to the left. Nope. It's right. You're not getting me. It's right. It's right, isn't it? It is. Okay, so we got two of these. Okay, so I'm popping these in here. And those grey ones from the middle, so if you can see, they got to be pushed in through it. Oh my god. I don't know if I got enough physical strength to do it. Oh, there we go. Push that one in. That one in. Okay, that one done. You love how I check every time. Well, there might be a time that you're right and I have got it wrong, so I believe you. I'm too trusting, that's what it is, isn't it? But we've both seen how much I get it wrong, so it is highly likely I would get it wrong. Okay, so we're going to build this bit next. So, taking two of these, put them in there. One of these bricks that way, one across that way. There you go. You know, I could actually have the instructions. You totally could. And then you could see all the mistakes I make. I need to go back and see if I made a mistake on that panel earlier, and that's why I'm a piece short. I don't know. I need to go back and have a look at it at some point. But I'll do that off camera. No point bothering you all with it, because it'll take a while to go and look through it all, I think. Okay. That's going on there. So it's just sitting on there like that. Look. Putting 2 of these black things in here. Oh, my fingers hurt so bad. Oh, 2 red ones, nearly missed that instruction. They're going in here. Okay, I guess we'll leave it now for a minute. We're moving on to doing this. So one of these, and then if it touches that way, like that. That one's going that way on it, and then these are going opposites. And that one's tucking in the corner there. That one that way. Rotate. Now, don't you know it should be pivot? Please tell me you get that. It'd be nice if there's one that you don't get, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you get pivot. Pivot! Yay! See, I do know some of the cultural stuff. I didn't miss everything, but just a few things. One of them there. One of them there. One there. One there. One there. And one there. I think that's all. Yep. Come on, we had a whole friend chat. Oh yeah, we did, didn't we? We were discussing what sort of an arsehole Ross was, didn't we? See, I told you. Memory like a goldfish. In fact, I think a goldfish probably has a better memory than me. That one. That one. That one. There. Pumpkin! Pumpkin sits in there. No. There. Okay. That way round. Down there, like that. That's connected there. Taking one of these, connecting ivy plant. Where are you sitting? On the back. There. Like that. We have the Lego Central Park and Farm. You do? Awesome! That's on the list of ones I'd like to get sometime, but I haven't managed to get yet. That one there. That's actually the wrong one. Should be a lighter green. darker green down on this one. Lighter green up there. Darker green. Can you hear me now? Hopefully it's working and you can hear me. Yep, okay. We were doing so well, I don't know why it suddenly switched off again. Damn thing. But thank you for joining me anyway. It's been really good fun. So Thursday, in theory, should be crafting. I may do gaming. I don't know. Depends how I feel and what I want to do, really, doesn't it? It's when you change the camera. Yeah. Obviously, it just didn't click to switch over for some reason. Don't know why. Strange. But anyway, I don't know. Is that one connected? Can you hear me on that one? Yeah, I think it's the battery's gone on it. Good job I got two. So hopefully this one will last for me just to raid in. I think we're going to raid into local bookshop because he's doing. Oh, is he doing Lego? What's he doing? No, he's doing marbles and more. I'm not sure anyone's actually doing any Lego that I follow at the moment. Yep, I will attempt to get the camera set up and we'll switch over. I think I'm not going to bother raiding anyone because it seems to think, well, if my mic goes off, I'll just say bye for now. We'll get the camera up and hopefully the mic will stay on. See that? Oop. Totally didn't pull it apart. Hopefully you can see all that. Oh yeah, turn the fire on. So it's a push button so it doesn't stay on, but there we go. Let me lock the camera and then I'll have two hands. So push button there. That's what it looks like. It's really cool, I think. I'm really happy with how that's come out. So I don't know if you could hear any of that because I didn't clip it to my thing, but yeah, it's a push button one so it doesn't stay on, but I think it looks really cool when it's not got much light on it. So really happy with it. I'm super happy with how it came out. You definitely need to get your one done at some point. You could hear. Brilliant. Hopefully next week I'll have everything charged properly. How long did that last? That might last what? Probably about 3 hours 40. So that's not too bad, but I'll keep both of them charged just in case the other one drops again, and I'll make sure that the other part is fully charged this time so we don't have a problem with it, because that was a pain. But it's getting there. So yeah, I may craft on Thursday or I may game. I don't know, depends what I feel like doing. Should be crafting because it's a Thursday, but doors come off. Hold on. There we go. There. So, don't know if you can see them all. I made the Sanderson sisters drunk again. But I'm gonna go. You might not be around as your friend's birthday stream. I don't know. No worries. You know me. I can just craft away or game away all by myself anyway. Cheryl might join me on Thursday. She normally joins me on Thursdays. But otherwise I will see you on Tuesday if I don't see you Thursday. Oh, no, I'll see you on Wednesday. I'll see you on your stream, assuming you're streaming. Yes, see you tomorrow. Is it more of you and Mr. Britton doing, was it It Takes Two? Is it It Takes Two? I can't remember. Yes, awesome. I'm going to enjoy that, so I will watch that. So I will see you all soon. As I said, I'm not going to bother raiding out because I don't know who to raid to, and honestly, I'm so very tired. But I will see you all soon, so you all take care. Bye.